Here we go with Ben Skinner.
So Ben sets up for 2 steps to the nose. There's a nice 5. There's a 10. Beautiful footwork from Skin Dog, based in Perranporth in Cornwall. There's that drop knee turn on his Thunderbolt Skin Dog surfboards. This guy's a shaper. He's an 11 times European champion. He is always a big performer at the big events. Beautiful sweeping drop knee turn back up to the nose. There's the 5, pedaling back to the tail, sweeps into this inside section. Can he get one more chance to get those toes curled around the nose? He sets himself up. There's another 5, moving on right onto the inside. What a great start for Ben Skinner. He kicks out. That will help massively.
All right, love that little fade in on the takeoff. Straight to the 5, straight to the 10, back to the 5, back to the 10. Through that frothy section, maintaining so much control. Love that little variety of turns. Throws the drop knee in, back to the 5 again. He's going to be feeling really confident as he paddles back out. Goes for one last drop knee. So much power on quite a fat, slow section. Back to the nose ride once again. So that's 3 nose rides, 2 drop knee cutbacks, one more little check turn on the inside, and he'll be feeling so nice as he comes back for another one. So that's the 4th nose ride of the wave. That's going to be a very solid start for Skin Dog Ben Skinner.
If you're tuning in, your man has kicked off with a good start, but it's Tony Silvani with that beautiful hang 10. Unfortunately, coming unstuck just here. Dags the rail. Boom. It's the inside rail. He kicks out. He's probably going to get priority because we see live action. Tony Silvani from the east coast of America. 4 steps to the nose. There's the 5. Can he get the 10? Gets a tight 5. Not sure if that was a full 10, but certainly a beautiful 5. Roundhouse cutback. Rebounds off the white water. A speed check turn there. Gets those 4 steps back up to the nose. Look at that footwork. There's that drop knee turn. Very busy. A lot of movement up and down the board. Distinctive Tony Silvani surfing here. Never giving up. Always keeping things moving, Shannon.
So finishing off on the inside, one last little drop knee cut back. He's going to look for the nose once again. Man, taking it all the way to the shoreline. And Ben Skinner answering straight back. Beautiful hang 10 to start, going straight in the wind. But like you said, he's used to these messy conditions. He's been training in the afternoons when everything else has been called off. Digging that rail in on those drop knees. And another one so low and composed, throwing so much power in. This wind is not affecting him at all.
So Ben Skinner on fire. As we go to the replay, there's those 4 steps to the nose for Tony. Gets the 5, gets the tight 5, maybe a quick 10. Roundhouse cutback, rebound off the foam, sets up with speed. Goes for the small drop knee, sets up again for a nose ride. Good footwork, moving through the inside section of this wave, staying busy, pedaling up and down, little pumping, little bouncing, little hopping. And then we see this. Watch this, Shannon. There's the 5, there's the 10. Upright, beautiful. The judges will like that. And look at the speed at which he cross-stepped back. And look at the power staying in the pocket. Great presence, great poise, beautiful drop knee roundhouse cutback. Rebounds off the foam again. Another power gouge drop knee cutback. This is one of Ben's trademarks maneuvers on that Thunderbolt technology. Ben is kind of trying to get his victory back on Tony as we see Tony toes on the nose. There's a nice hang, beautiful hang 10 soul arch there. Good surfing on the Colin McPhillips Pro model, shaped by the great Bill Stewart. Big roundhouse cutback into the foam, staying nice and busy as we expect. I'm going to anticipate, Shannon, that we're going to see a lot more on this wave because Tony never gives up, does he?
He never gives up. He is so tenacious. Coming back for the hang 10 on the inside. Love that little soul arch as he comes through all the way now. He's done that. This is, I think, his 2nd or 3rd wave where he's really milked it all the way into the shoreline. So he's looking for those extra little points.
Were those hang 10s distinctive enough to put this into the 9 range? There's the 5, there's the 10, there's the soul arch. Great nose work. Pedals back to the middle of the board. Shuffles to readjust his feet. Gets a nice wide stance to deal with that bounce, that wind, that foam. Rebounds off the foam ball. Another rebound using that foam ball to project into the open face. A little tweak there to set up for 2 steps to the nose. Finds another 10. 2nd hang 10 of the ride. 2nd soul arch hang 10 of the ride. So once on the nose, Tony has looked phenomenal on this wave. But have the linking maneuvers between those 2 hang 10s been enough to deliver a 9? Live action, Shannon. Ben stalls, gets the 5. Nice work on the nose. Pedals back to the tail here. Is he going to go for the drop knee? There's that distinctive trademark sweeping drop knee re-entry roundhouse. He was going to climb over that foam, but sensibly made the decision not to. I think he felt he might be able to trim through to the open face here. So he's got another section coming up ahead. He's got a little stall there. He's starting to realize, no, this isn't going to replace my 7. He doesn't necessarily need the biggest set. As we see, Ben gets the 5, pedals back to the middle there. Watch this turn. There goes the drop knee. gouging, sweeping maneuver, but sets himself beautifully here. Thought about climbing that foam, but realised he was ever so slightly late as that chandeliered down, and then thought, shall I stay in trim and get the reform? Now he's realising, no, it's not going to reform. This isn't going to facilitate more space to hit the nose. I'm going to kick out and Skin Dog Skinner on the inside, looking to replace a 7. Does he need to go on this wave? Is it going to give him the 7? Should he be waiting out back for a priority? He's got a nice speedy hang 5 there. There's going to be the drop knee turn. Beautiful sweeping turn. Slides the tail a little bit, sets up for another nose ride. Can he get the 10? He doesn't find the chance to get the 10 because of the shape of the wave. A big traditional roundhouse cutback, rebounds off the foam. Good choice here for Ben to go for this wave. Will it replace his 7? If it does, it will put more pressure on Tony. The big set on the horizon. We get the replay there of Ben Skin Dog. Look at this powerful drop knee turn. Slides the tail. Will it come in the 7 range? Maybe the high 6s, maybe the low 7s. Tony needing something kind of in the 7 range to move into first position. We did catch a set in the background just before this replay started, so is Tony going to get a chance to be up and riding? Live action here, toes on the nose, there's the 10, looking for a score in the 7 range. Pedals back to the back of the board, there's a sweeping turn, good poise, good control from Silvani, rebounds off the foam to find speed, setting up for this inside section. Does the drop knee turn, sets up on his Bill Stewart, Colin McPhillips model, toes on the nose possibly coming up, that wave dies out. Does it give him the score he needs? 6.73 required.
Here we go. So starting off, quick to the hang 10. He's in the pocket. He's flying down the line. Goes in for a big roundhouse little re-entry, check turn. Goes in for a second one. So unfortunately, it doesn't open up for another nose riding for him on that section, which is what we really would have loved to see.
I'm going to give that a 6.2. I don't think that's enough. I really don't. I think that 10 was good, but I don't think it was in the 7 range. I'm remembering what else we've seen. Toes on the nose there. Great nose riding from our East Coast surfer. So he's going to get something in the 7s, possibly, Shannon. I don't want to kind of let go. And there it is, a 7.67. So congratulations, Tony Silvani. You have progressed into round 4. Commiserations, Ben Skinner.